What you call me here for?
I just want you to tell me why. You know, what's wrong? What did I do wrong? Just tell me why.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
The day after lightning struck is what this is. This is a rerouted version of being hit by lightning yesterday. So apologies for not being on the air yesterday. This is choppy, but I don't think the stream is choppy. So don't even go by this at the moment because we're on a tether and a wind and a prayer, a wing and a prayer. Is that what they say? Yeah, we had some bad storms here yesterday. So we heard it crackle, pop, and there went all of our internet and lightning strike. So we're still putting some pieces of the puzzle back together and waiting for new equipment to come in, but we're up and running as best as we can. Our crew is doing a fantastic job doing what they've got doing, and I think it's good. I think it's just this side of it.
What side? Yeah,
it's just this side of it.
It is.
It's just our side.
It is delayed by about 20 seconds.
But everyone else is seeing, we're delayed. They're not delayed.
Now you guys are on time. I'm delayed.
We're delayed. Did you change your clothes? You were wearing that all day? Oh. Oh, okay.
Now, because, what? What?
Sure, whatever you want. Do you want our camera down?
Yeah.
We're good. Okay. We'll put the camera down. But we need to get right into our show because we're running a little bit late because of some technical difficulties.
We're running very late.
And Andrew, our secret hopper, has been on the phone with us very patiently waiting to join us. So let's pop on over and then we will kind of flip-flop it and see what's going on. How are you doing, Andrew?
Hey, Dawn and Freddie, thanks for having me. That intro made me hungry and I haven't had lunch yet, but I am super glad to be here with you both.
We are so glad you joined us. So some of our crew went out. Let's talk about Secret Hopper and your idea behind it. It's the coolest idea.
Yeah, so about 4.5 years ago, my wife and I launched this company called Secret Hopper. At the time, there was about 5,000 breweries in existence in the United States, and we knew that as the industry continued to grow, they needed to do more than make great beer. They needed to put out an overall amazing experience. So we launched a mystery shopping company for craft breweries where we pay people to go to breweries, enjoy some beer, enjoy some food, and share valuable feedback about that experience, which could hopefully make that brewery even better.
And how many breweries are you currently working with?
Oh my gosh, over the past few years, we've helped 500 breweries coast to coast. It's been amazing getting to talk to so many great brewery owners.
And the breweries, they hire you to come work with them?
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking for us to help find ways they can make their experience even more memorable and even more profitable for them.
So none of this is a surprise. It's a surprise to, I guess, when someone's going to go. But the breweries contact you, you work together. So it's not as if you're going in to uncover anything secretly. You guys are working this together as a business opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. They reach out for us because they have some sort of goals. Some breweries want to be the best brewery in the world. Some breweries might realize they have things to work on. And whatever their goals are, we customize Secret Hopper to help them get even better.
I thought this was going to be so much fun. So we sent two of our crew out to an undisclosed location last week. Hey, Slicc, come on out. And they had a really good time.
No, I was super excited to send them. I love how they had the opportunity to go undercover and get the full experience.
He's got to grab a mic. So he went, and you know, in our crew, you can't just send one. It's like having kids. You can't send one child. You got to send the siblings. And we have a segment that we do called Two Men in a Car. So the two men had to go out together and do this segment. So they answered all your questions together. You saw the receipt was together. All of this was them together.
And then now everybody wants to do this thing. Now, do you do it once a month, once a region, once a year. Now everybody wants to be a secret.
Well, Freddie, anyone can sign up to be a secret hopper at secrethopper.com. But with regard to us working with breweries, we typically send out about 4 different shoppers per month. And over the course of a 3-month period, we don't send the same shopper back because it's our goal to give fresh feedback to that business to help them provide unique insight from different people's perspectives. But Freddie, we'd love to have you.
You should do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be, but I'm not such a secret because people are gonna know me. They're gonna say, "Why are you here?"
You go with a different hat.
Yeah,
nobody
maybe a
knows
little
you're the
fake
secret
mustache
shopper.
or something.
Now, do you tell what it is that you're supposed to order to try?
Oh, no, you get to enjoy whatever you want. For the most part, there's very basic guidelines. Most shoppers get to have, a flight, which is like a sampling of beer followed by a pint of beer. And then you get to get $25 in food, whatever you want, whatever strikes your fancy that day for lunch.
I like this. How come you said
Yeah, it's a fun way. Craft beer fans can get to experience a brewery and make them even better.
I know the advantage of being a
What'd you
producer.
say
Why
him
did I,
for?
where is he, by the way?
He's somewhere in
Slick, you got to come on out, but it's so much fun. They went to one in South Florida, and they ordered. Slick, where are you?
He was sending me all sorts of little.
Come on out. We got to hear what
Messages.
happened. Let's give us a 3-shot. Valley might need some help.
You want to take that off your chin?
Your chin strap.
Thank you. And so, did you have fun doing this?
Yeah.
I got him when it
Was it raining where you were sitting?
No, it got
Yes.
misty while coming in.
All right, so we're going to give you the premiere video of 2 Men in a Car, so you're going to get a good feel of what they do and how
Just a
we,
little snippet, just a little
how
snippet
we
of it.
situated the whole segment. All right, let's
Yeah.
roll the
We
video.
ain't seen this either.
No.
That was very
That was
cool.
very cool.
So, is that what you drank? You drank the pineapple beer?
Apple beer. So anything with pineapple is good. Any
Yeah,
alcohol
'cause
with
he likes
pineapple.
pineapple and
Yeah.
rums and stuff like
hmm
that. How did Dan like it?
Dan loves it because he like IPA. I don't like beer like that. I'm not a good.
We'll
Never.
get you there someday.
But I had to say I enjoyed like the experience and the beer. The beer itself was just pineapple for me that night.
That looked very fun.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about the experience. You went in, and what did you order?
Oh, I ordered a blue burger. So like you guys seen a blue burger, and I forgot 1201 or 401. Dan had that one. I didn't want to share burgers with with my friend, but we didn't even share burgers. But they were all good from both of our perspectives. I like blue cheese, so.
And how was it? Was it cool going in being a secret hopper?
Yeah, I felt like a secret agent.
Did you?
Yeah, because I kind of had to hide my phone because I didn't know the questionnaire was gonna be that long, but it was really that long. But I'm glad I had Dan with me because I had to take a break and then he took the phone because I know their customer service is so well that every 6 minutes they ask me what do I need? Do I need anything more? And then I'm like, I don't want them to catch me doing the survey. I feel like an agent,
That's
Like
really good feedback, though, right?
Yeah.
That their customer service was so good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How can I be
Checking
a
back
secret
every 6
hopper?
minutes.
I'm
Great.
Russian. So I have this KGB blood in me.
Everybody's gonna want to be a secret hopper.
Yeah.
So you can sign up. We'll give that information,
Mm-hmm.
and then they call you and the whole nine. What I'm interested in
What?
is I know where you went.
Where did I
Been
go?
there many a time. The place is phenomenal.
I've never been.
It is. It's
I'm gonna tell you
beautiful.
something.
The artwork, the brewery,
It's
the way they spread you out. If you want to, if you want to be with people, you can. But the way it's spread out, it's kind of like, I mean, I haven't been in a lot of breweries, but like I would go back. I'll definitely go back to this one.
I mean, the place will. I guess the object of the game here is when you visit these places, you have the food, you have the drink. All of a sudden, you're gonna go there every week.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I know where you went. That's a nice place.
It
you got
is.
lucky. They picked a nice place for you.
Lucky.
I just want to know how he got picked on this.
Stuff happens, you know.
I picked him.
Hey, give Dawn the credit.
I know. 2 men in a car. You can
You didn't
go.
say nothing to me. I know I can
It's
go.
because you and I are always working at night. So.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm gonna go under a double secret agent. And let
They're gonna know it's you.
I mean, you said these two strange guys in here. And
How'd they do, Andrew? How'd they do on the forms and the questionnaire?
they did
'Cause
a
I kept
great
seeing
job.
emails.
Oh, thank you, thank
You know, I
you.
love to see how much fun they had because Slicc, exactly what you're saying is what we want to hear. You went to a brewery you'd never been to for the first time. They were really engaged with you. The food was delicious. You liked the pineapple beer, and now you want to go back. But the feedback you gave them gives them great insight on how to interact with other first-time customers. So I'm excited to hear if you get more into the world of craft beer following this.
Good. Hopefully, I do grown a liking to Indian Pale Ale because, like, they have a big following. Because, like, I know we walked in there and it was subtly vacant, and then I'll say as the first beer went down, kind of got packed. I say a pint and a half. I say a pint and a half.
And you're not a beer drinker.
I'm not a beer drinker, but the pineapple I had to.
The pineapple was
The
good.
pineapple was good.
You know, it's Andrew, it's a really good point because he's not a craft beer aficionado or he's not one of his things, but now he wants to go back for the atmosphere and to try it again. So now a brewery has somebody coming in who may not even just go for the beer, but just for the fun and the atmosphere. So I guess that happens a lot.
Absolutely. So many breweries right now are more so community gathering places where people come just to hang out, socialize. I mean, we're all craving interaction so much right now. So, and once they get you in the door, then they're going to find what you really enjoy and just finding something approachable like a pineapple beer. I mean, like Slicc said, who doesn't love a beer with pineapple in it?
Who doesn't? You know?
especially this guy. Now, what time does Funky Buddha open?
I think it opens. I know it closes at. I think
Probably
it
around
closes
11
at
or
10,
12.
but it probably
Does it
opens
open
at
at
11.
midday?
Yeah, midday.
What I would like to do is I like to take the gang down there as a follow-up and let him and Dan lead us into the whole place. I think it's good for business. I think it's phenomenal for what you're doing, for what we do, and we can go down there and sort of deal with, you know, the powers that be down there, have a little fun with the cameras and everything else. Because now they know that he was there, or they don't know.
Oh, top secret. His identity is completely anonymous.
So if he goes back,
So
he's
you
still
gotta
top
wear a
secret.
mask.
The place is immaculate. The only I know I picked a good vantage point, being that it was my first time there, but like they still had like a whole back wall full of beers and you know everything on tap. Like I said, they had like 15 taps of all different beer I never heard of, but it looked fancy. It looked like a nice place
Do
too.
they, if you walk in there and you tell them, listen, we heard that this is the place to be by a website, can we give them that kind of affirmation to let them know we heard about it through your organization?
Yeah, sure. Feel free. I mean, everybody loves a positive recommendation from a friend. So if you say you heard it's a good place from someone else, I don't think they'll mind.
I think we should do that. I think that's kind of cool.
How many different breweries do you work with in South Florida?
So Florida's been really engaged for Secret Hopper. You know, just looking at the map right now, I think we're working with about 10 different breweries in the South Florida area.
Wow.
So quite a bit. I mean, obviously in the Florida economy, there's so much tourism and it's all about that experience. So you all get it. You all get what Slick's saying about putting out that overall awesome experience.
How cool is this?
Well, we work with a lot of breweries down here. We have done shows for
In
them.
the past,
and everything
yeah.
else. But what I like about it is that everything has changed. And I love the concept of walking in there with 10, 14, like we did at the Mexican restaurant. And they were like, whoa, what's going on here? And they said, really? We're going to what? We're going to be on the air? And they loved that whole concept. And if we hear it from a recommendation, because the food and the beer is outstanding, we can have some fun with this. I kind of like it.
And Freddie, I'll throw out a statistic there for you. Through Secret Hopper, we get a lot of really neat data. And we find when someone like Slicc goes to a brewery for the first time and they have a really engaging experience, they are 99% likely to tell their friends and go back to that place. But if you were to go to the brewery and, they don't treat you right, they don't check in on you, it's not a good time, you're less than 50% likely to ever go back. So a positive experience like that, that's the absolute goal.
I love this. We can have a lot of fun with this.
What
Yeah.
about doing this? Have you learned, has it been what you anticipated doing, that you and your wife, that you do this with your wife is so unbelievable. But is it what you expected when you started?
We knew we were onto something. In a past life, I ran a food service. I would work at stadiums and arenas all over the place. And, even in that world, it was about the overall experience. So I knew this had to be something in craft beer. And it's been an absolute pleasure the past 4.5 years, kind of seeing the craft beer industry grow and seeing businesses dedicate more funds, more investment, more staff training to the overall customer experience. So I'm lucky enough to talk to people like you and brewery owners all day long and finish my day with a nice pint of beer. What's there not to love about it?
True that.
How
And
cool
it's
is
funny
this?
because we've been to a number of breweries, and it was the #1 place for businesses to meet.
And some of them closed.
And a lot of them closed. A lot of friends that we know closed down. They couldn't keep it going. But what a great place. I mean, where you got to go, bro, let me tell you, you had to have a great time.
Digit City, yeah. Digit City.
Digit City, he calls it, Andrew.
Digit City.
I love it.
I'm telling you.
So Katrina, you want to check it out?
She can check.
Absolutely, I'm down for it.
How
I'm
do
always down for new adventures.
we won't say that. How do people sign up?
Yeah, anyone also interested in being a Secret Hopper, and we're always looking for fresh faces, you can sign up at secrethopper.com. That's secrethopper.com.
And is this what you do full time?
I do. I run Secret Hopper. I also run an organization called Craft Beer Professionals, which is essentially an educational resource. And we also have a Facebook group for over 13,000 working in the industry. So yeah, beer is my life when I'm not dealing with my 2-year-old.
Can you imagine something that you love is actually your business and your full-time gig?
Be amazing.
In New York, I didn't have a tub.
Piragua.
I didn't have a tub.
Piragua.
No, I used it for my hops to make my beer.
Did you?
Yes.
Your tub?
Yes, my tub. I made my beer in my tub.
But think about this. He and his wife had an
Freddie's
idea
bodega.
It
about
works.
doing this, and everyone loves craft beer now. That has got to be one of the top things that people are doing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, people love going to breweries, like Slicc mentioned, just for a place to meet other people and try new things. It's all about that experience.
Oh my gosh, Andrew, this has been unbelievable. I'm sure if you have other breweries in the area, 2 Men in a Car or Freddie and I would love to go down and check that out
Most
also.
definitely.
Let's make that happen. Thanks again for having me.
Thank
No
you so
problem.
much. Have a great day. Check
Thank
it
you,
out,
Andrew.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Secrethopper.com.
Cheers.
That's a whole lot of fun.
It
they're
is.
rolled up. And this guy got to experience it all.
I had
You
to.
know.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. I don't want to ever hear you complain
About what?
about anything. You got to go, you got to drink, pineapple beer. And don't give me this thing you don't drink beer. I seen you drink Corona with me. Are you kidding?
Because you forced the Corona.
Oh, yeah, forced.
You
What
forced
other
it.
Open
beer
your
did you
mouth.
guys have?
Well, I had Funky Buddha with it was
What
on
did
the
Dan have?
Dan had, I think he had something fancy because it came with the stem. It didn't come with
Shish kebab.
yeah, because you couldn't buy it in a pint. It was something else.
Something
It came with it came in a
Something came
stem.
in a stem.
Yeah, like
They
it,
drink
like
the beer doesn't come in a pint. Like
Really?
they don't sell it as pints. You have to buy
The high tall boys?
no, not the
beer?
high tall balls. The one before a pint. I forgot what
ounce?
it is.
Some of them may also
Yeah,
have
I
a
think-
flight.
Yeah, something like
The
that. a
flight. Some of them
flight.
you go in and order a flight. So
I don't
you've
know
got
what a flight is.
even I know what a flight is.
Wow.
Yeah,
Could you drink
I
beer
forgot
all
to
day
talk
long?
about the flights. Yeah,
A flight is they have like 5 or 6 different beers that you
Samplers.
try, different
Oh.
samplings.
I
so it's like
that.
shots of beer.
I
like,
want 10 flights and giant mugs. What do you call the big things in Europe? What do they
A
call
beer
those?
stein.
A beer stein. That's where.
How would I even know that?
Because you drink all
You
beer.
must drink a
I
lot of
heard
beer.
you drink beer all day.
Oh.
You go to the bathroom, you nip it.
But I like the beer floods because you get to try all different ones and just a small bit.
You did
Kinda
that?
Cool.
I should have tried that, but I was I was focused on pineapple. Right when it said pineapple, I'm like, yeah, I'll just get this one in a pint.
You know what? You're going to have to hang out with me. I got to show you how the other side lives.
And how's the food?
The food was amazing. The burgers were good. Yeah,
It looked really good. I got to tell you that
You
burger
even got
looked
Dan to wear a
amazing.
jacket. How'd you do that?
it was freezing. He
It's
always.
cold in there?
It was cold out. It was raining outside. Coming inside, it's gonna be freezing. I didn't have a jacket on. I was freezing. So
Yeah.
I just
That
know
is-
like it was a good
We
environment.
got a good view of you at the video. About 10
That
seconds.
was a great
of it.
video, though. Do you have the
Yeah.
other video also for 2 Men in a Car?
Yeah, I have all 3 videos.
All right, well, let's take a commercial break. Let's cue that up. When we come back, you're going to see more of 2 Men in a Car, and we're going to talk to Christina. We've got a new show coming out. What's
New
it called?
stuff coming out.
Freddie calls you the Russian Rocket, but we'll
We'll
see
let
what
the
the
Russian
show's going to
rocket
be.
tell us.
And it's Katrina.
Katrina, what do you call her?
A lot of other things.
All
You
right.
guys did it.
I can't remember her name. I call her K-Lady now because
Let's take a commercial break. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. Studio A, secrethopper.com if you want to check out how to be a secret
Hopper.
bar hopper. Stay
Secret
tuned.
hopper.
We'll be right back.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or 2. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always looking for a place to get your ice cream fix. Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, you can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Cafe. Hope to see you soon, and remember, it's
Hi
always
friends, it's Bree and Allie from Kids and Capes. Tune in Saturday mornings on the Brooklyn Cafe Kids Television Network at 10 o'clock, where we share fun and ideas. And remember, peace, love, and kindness.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Good. Y'all got stuff?
I'm ready for your question.
Katrina.
Katrina.
Katrina. And we were back at the
What do
Brooklyn
I call
Cafe.
her?
I don't know. You
Crystal.
call Crystal?
Crystal.
Katrina.
Crystal.
Katrina. It's gonna like go in my head. Katrina.
I'm never going to remember that.
That was a whole other segment we have for 2 Men in a Car. The guys went out to Pizza District on Southwest 18th Street. Check it out. They have amazing cauliflower crust pizza, which I really love that.
That's what you eat?
That's normally what I eat. I usually have the goat cheese with it. Goat cheese, artichokes, and whatever else on a cauliflower crust. Yeah, it's a lot of green stuff. But they have cauliflower crust, they've got whole wheat crust, they've got regular, they've got great baked chicken wings, amazing salads. I went there Saturday for lunch.
Did you eat a whole pie?
Small pie. It looks like a big pie, doesn't
It
it?
does.
They have good serving size. Yeah.
What'd you have, pineapple on it?
But yes, pineapple pizza.
What did Dan have?
Dan had pineapple pizza too.
And
You-
beer.
You got him to like pineapple. He couldn't stand it.
Why?
He told
Don't
me
you
he
like
liked it.
pineapple? Pineapple's nice. Pineapple's good to
I
eat.
gotta tell you, you guys got it pretty good.
Oh,
He's
then they,
laughing,
no,
right?
then they complain. They complain.
About what? What we
Yeah,
complain about?
they're like the forgotten children.
What? About what?
Dan told me he blew you up.
I don't
Blew you
believe
up.
it. He hasn't been answering me though, but I don't believe it.
He's working today.
Yeah.
But nice segment on 2 Men in a Car. That was Pizza District. They went to the undisclosed location. So check out secrethopper.com if you want to be a secret beer hopper,
Correct.
which is kind of cool. And we've got Katrina joining us.
You want to be a secret beer,
Beer hopper.
If you're going to be a secret, why would you tell people you're going to be a secret beer hopper?
Secret beer hopper. We've got Katrina Maldova joining us. And I understand we've got a new show coming out.
Yes, Christina actually did.
Not Christina, Katrina.
Like a hurricane.
Like a hurricane.
Remember
He's just
that?
gonna call you Hurricane. How about just Hurricane?
Hurricane actually put together her opening and closing
yes.
today.
Yeah. Well, I came here in 2005. That's when Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans and all that story.
You brought the storm?
And the immigration officer, he didn't want to let me into the country. He said, I make a lot of damages. I said, what can I say?
You have no idea, right?
Yes, I did.
We've
Some-
known you for a little while,
Yes.
quite a bit actually. Jay Harmon, our colored pencil artist, we met you at the same time. He has been in Studio B going on 2 hours now doing a picture for you with Riley. They've been locked in there tight. Hopefully they'll come out. But tell us what you've got going on.
You know, he's really amazing because he have this piece of art right here with the old female. He draw this with a pencil. She looked like my great-grandmother.
Really?
Like identical. It's so crazy how identical she looked like. And I'm wearing my great-grandmother's shirt right now. This shirt is about 80 years old.
That shirt is 80
I
years old?
swear to God, it's
Wow.
about 80 years old, this
That's a
shirt.
beautiful
My
shirt.
great-grandmother used to wear that, yes. In great condition, the buttons are still there, and it's just, yeah, I don't know, for some reason I felt like she's with me today.
You know, Jay has a way of doing that, and he does, right? He seems to just pick up on energies and draw things, and you go, holy cow, how did you know to draw that?
Yes. Well, I said one day when I'm going to be very famous and rich, I will buy this painting from him.
That's a colored pencil piece. I'm sure he
Yes.
would love you to have that.
Yeah,
That is actually the hardest piece he's ever done, he told me.
it's beautiful. I love this
It
piece.
took him
yes.
3
It
months
has
or
so
4
much
months to
feelings
do.
and emotion in this piece, yes. It has a soul.
Yeah, that's right. It has a soul. And that's a little bit about what you're going to be talking about on your new show that you're going to be doing.
Oh, yes, who you really are.
Who you really are. And you're going to be talking about the soul of artists, not only painters, but musicians and everything else.
It's global. I'm looking at the big picture, not small picture, so I want everybody to be involved.
What is the idea?
As long as you have a
of
talent,
what you want to do?
if you have a talent, you should be on the show. Well, I wanted this show to be dramatic, very personal. There's a lot of talented people that nobody knows about, and they might be famous after they pass. They're not going to be alive anymore. So I want to change that. In my show, Who You Really Are, they will have opportunity to show to the world, to share about themselves, about their creativity, their talent, their personality to people who's going to watch the show. And also I would like to promote them. It's pretty much, what is it called in English? I forgot the word. Help me here, please.
To promote?
An exposure. It's an exposure. Some of the exposure. Social media, Instagram, Facebook, on YouTube, and who knows where it's gonna lead me, you know.
And you were here, we've known you for a little while. You came on Amy's show, The
Yes.
Art of Amy Reshevsky, and then you have a gallery, a studio/gallery down the
slash
street.
gallery, that's how I say it, yes.
And you
Well,
had
I'm
a
really
nice
looking
event.
for a new place where actually I can host the exhibition. I can promote it on an event bride, so I can bring more people, more clients, more guests into the exhibitions. Besides just me sending invitations on Facebook or Instagram, I want it to be all over the place. I want to be, I want to promote it, and I want to promote it on social media, like or apps like Eventbrite. Or there's other apps out there I don't know yet, but I'm gonna be exploring and finding
And you had
out
some
more.
amazing artists that we saw in the clip, and some of our crew, they came out, they shot some footage
Yes,
for you to
this,
put together a promotion piece.
This short promo film was very cool. It was my first film that I directed. Thank you for giving me some
It was
guys.
fantastic,
Yes.
I heard, and I saw the video. It was really nice.
Yes, I had it in my head, and I wanted to bring it into reality. And this was short film. I did the script. I knew exactly what I wanted. So next one will be better. The more I do, the better I get. So I want to continue to do what I do, and this is just the beginning. I mean, I said that last year, that's just the beginning. But I guess you have beginnings every day, right? When you wake up, it's a new beginning. I love Mondays. I love new week, fresh.
Every day is a new
So,
beginning. You
yes.
go to bed at night and you think, oh my gosh, what a day. And you wake up the next morning, you go, all right, let's do this again. Let's make it a better day. And then whatever happens, and the next morning, let's do this again. Let's make it a
Yes.
better day. But that's about growth, and that's how you do it.
Yeah, I love the opportunities that you guys give me. Thank you, Freddie, and I'm looking forward to working with you for a long time.
Well, it's
Or,
funny
you know,
because
so-
every artist is
I
different.
want to learn, yes.
You're different from all the other. I mean, we got some fantastic artists in here as well. But you carry your art, which happens to be breathtaking. Her art is unbelievable, but it has a soul. What's different about you is that you bring out the best in others. And that's really, I know that it sounds easy, but it isn't. Especially at this nature of the beast. To bring out the best in people, doesn't matter what they do, is a talent. So not only are you an artist with talent, you're also very giving in your talent that you bring out. Like some of the artists that you had at your gallery, I got to see some of their
that's
work.
how I am,
It's
yes.
tremendous stuff.
So I believe the show Who You Really Are will bring a lot on the table. It'll bring a lot, you know, for people to know who you really are. Same thing about me, who I am, right? Who I really are. I do a lot of things. I paint, I promote. I'm a mother as well, wife.
Have you always been
Still
an
wife.
artist?
No, I started, well, it's 6 years now since I've been painting. But it's only this past 2-3 years I've become very serious about it, and I turned it into career, my legacy, my business, and I continue to do what I'm best in, and you know, and
So
now
you've only been
I'm
painting
planning
6
on my own
years?
show. 6
6
years, yes,
Wow,
6
that's
years.
amazing.
I love it. I love what I do, and I want to get only better, of course. And I don't paint. I don't really have. Well, I do have some style, yes, but I have different styles that I continue doing. I can do landscape. I can do portraits. I can do anything, animals, and. But I want to create pieces that are unique pieces. I want them to be all different, and I want art collectors to own my pieces, and every piece is different and unique. So yeah,
She
But-
shares that, you know. It's
this
diff-
is who I am. But
It's
you know, I don't have
different.
to be like you or like other
That's
artists.
right.
I'm a follower, but I'm not like a follower. I'm a leader for life, you know. So, but I'm not that type of leader that is like, oh, me, I. No, you know, I care. I want to help. I want to be involved, and I want us to do together, and I want us to join this journey together and grow together. And
How did you find all the artists that you promote? I wish Slick were here because I'd like to play the clip. Do you have the picture, copy of the video with you?
yes, I do.
So maybe you can send it and we can cue it up, because the artists are really, really great. And it was just a one-night event, which I didn't realize until we were putting it together for you. I thought you were opening up for all of these artists. Did you realize it was just
afterwards.
afterwards, but right, not going into it?
No, but we got to see a little bit of the different artists. I mean, the whole thing was tremendous. She didn't want it to be very long. It was like an
Yes, it was a
appetizer.
short promo film for the. I didn't do it for myself. I did it for the artists. And
You had like all those people coming out of that limo. That limo
yes,
must
that
be
was my idea, with the limo,
400
with the
feet.
red carpet, and people walking out of the limo. And of course, we did a little prayer before the show. But I filmed this before the exhibition, the 2 days before. But I only got it after the exhibition, and then I was able to post it because I needed to do the editing with Slim. So now, when I'm going to be doing another exhibition, I will have a package for the artists to, if they want to work with me, if they want to exhibit with me with the Katrina Gallery. We will have a better venue for exhibition, because this exhibition happened in my studio / gallery, right? Which is small, but it was beautiful. I set it up very nicely, very classy. It was amazing. I had the band playing Uncle Juice, and they actually was playing at the Funky Boda before. And they have their studio behind my wall. That's where they're recording. So I was sitting and listening, and the boom, 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 behind my wall. I said, you know what? I think I need to walk around and ask these guys if they will like to perform at my exhibition. That was like a last minute. And they said, yeah, no problem. They didn't charge me nothing, thank God. Because, I put everything out of my pocket. My artists only pay a little fee for exhibiting with me, but everything I invest, everything was out of my pocket. So now, since I know I'm good, since you guys know that I'm good, I can be better, I putting together a little package for the artists to help me out to get this going, and to help me to help them how to sell their art. And the sky's the limit. So.
And the art that you showed us that you're still working on, some of the pieces are tremendous.
Yes, all kinds of sizes. And I can print anything you want.
beautiful.
Pretty much I have all the tools I need to work with and create. The printing shops, the framing shops, plenty artists to work with. You can contact me Facebook or Instagram or on my phone number and ask me about any piece you're interested. I can make it happen, If the original art is not available, there's all these prints, good quality print, as big as you want.
Well, what I like is that she's a businesswoman and an artist. It isn't one or the other. She actually does both of them together, which is a tribute, because times have changed, and you have to be a business person as well as an artist. You don't want to lose the flair of what you do, but at the same time, you want to be able to describe what it is you're doing. So
I never been good in math. I never been good with numbers, but I think right now is the time when I have to think about how can I actually survive, because artists, we can't really live. You have to have a second job. So for me to take this, to another level, which means I gotta survive some way somehow. So there will be a package for the artists to take and to exhibit at my gallery. So it'll be a little cost, but they're gonna have a lot. They're gonna have a photo shoot. They're gonna have an interview one-on-one at the Who You Are talk show. They might go on the emergency let's talk about art. There's so many options they can have. They're gonna have promotion on social media, on Facebook, Instagram. I'm gonna make it all. Gonna do it all for the small price.
But this is a great idea, because as an artist, as a creator, you're now helping to grow other artists in different avenues, whether it be art or music, different ways to express your creativity and give everyone a little bit of promotion to do what you do, which you love to give back, and to share all of their gifts with all of our audiences.
That's true. And the next phase now, there are art galleries opening up everywhere. You throw a rock, you hit 10. But the difference here is that you introduce different concepts to these mini galleries. No longer do you have to have the Guggenheim to have your art noticed. It's what takes place in the building. If you have music, that's an art form. If you have artists working here, kids art, if you have pencil art, if you have a 40-foot ship out in the parking lot for kids to come down and do a shoot, videos, shows, radio. That's the new millennial now of how to distribute your art. What I like about what we do is that we use the different artists' pictures in the background.
Yep.
And this has taken off at the WNN studios in Boca, which is the only radio station here in Boca. And they are hanging, they even asked us. In 12 years, they never asked me. But now they want it because it's a business. And it's no longer just radio. It's no longer just TV anymore. Now you got to add different flavors. And your delivery, the person that you are, this is your party that you do, inviting people in. It's a home run. And you're going to see. Watch what's going to happen in the next couple of months.
More and more is happening. So when are we starting your show?
Soon, very
Next
soon.
week?
Well, we just did recording of the beginning of the entry and the end, right?
Right, we're gonna put some
So
video
that was
together.
very fun, and I love it. And actually, this was my first time hearing it, my voice.
How'd you like that?
I think I like it. After it didn't took me too long to really record it. So I do have an accent. I can't do anything about it. It is what it is. I'm
part of the
half
art.
Russian, half Moldovan. So
course.
my accent will stay there. But
Commercials are next, rejoin is next, and then we go.
yes, absolutely, yes, definitely. I'm
If you want to
looking
be an
forward
artist
to
on her show, just give her a holler. You'll find out as soon as she puts it out there. And she's going to be contacting you as well because her show is about people.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's the difference. There's the new rub.
It's about people.
So about people, who they are, what inspired them to do what they do.
Yep.
What's the future hold? What's the past hold that formulated the future?
It's going to be a very deep, a lot of deep
We
conversations.
have a lot of Kleenex.
But it's going to be good. It's going to be good for
Really?
them.
It's she has a. It's hard to describe because of all the many shows that we've done and hosts and everything else. This one has more feel to it,
Interesting.
and her even her art has more feel to it. That's why I know that she can.
Well,
make that
I think
simple.
I will be able to relate a lot of people's stories to my story. And I can, I'm very sympathetic to people's stories, to their past, or, I'm not judgmental. So I'm only want to bring the positive, the good in it, and, But
You know,
I would
there-
like to see some tears
You're gonna see, there's a lot of famous artists
and laughs.
that had a hard time. People living in their cars. There's a lot of musicians in the business that I know that had a hard time before they made it to the big time. And you can usually see those artists giving back to the community because they've been through that grind. And for somebody to find out how they really feel, this is why musicians that are dating, the music is okay, but when they break up and the heartbreak starts, I tell you, what's the music like?
Always better, you say.
It's always better because takes them back to their feel. Same thing with artists. They have their feel. They call it the black era, the blue era, the green era. They have all these eras. All that is about emotion. And she's gonna tap into that. So check it out. It's a different type of show.
Check it out. All different cultures, all different people.
True.
You get to see really what it's like, the creative mind.
Yeah.
And how can people contact you to see your studio, to see your work?
I'm not opening my studio for a while because I'm working on my own art at the moment. I'm shuffling different things at the same time. So I'm just keeping it close at the moment till I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm planning on the next exhibition with a couple artists. It can be 12, which I had it for the first time with 12 artists. So it might be 12 or maybe more. It's all depending on the new venue. I need space. I don't want to host it exhibition at my studio. I'm looking for something else. I'm looking for
Okay.
space with big walls, empty, that I can actually come and decorate it. It's probably going to be only 3 days exhibition because one day I needed to set it up. Second day, open the doors, exhibition happening. Third day,
Take it down.
let people in, maybe for private showings if somebody's interested, coming back and maybe buy some art, and then close the doors and that will be done. 3 days, that's all I need. I need space for that. I need a better space because I want to advertise on like Eventbrite place app so I can have more people,
Name of the game.
A whole lot of
Yeah.
stuff. All right, check it out. The show will be airing sooner than she thinks. So we'll let you know more
Uh-oh.
details on that.
I can't turn my back anymore. It's,
Nope. Let's take a
it's done.
commercial break. More with
gonna happen.
Katrina, more with our crew, more with 2.5 men, 2 men in a car. A half a man is in the other room.
Okay.
See what else we've got going on. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios that will set the venue for any media application. We offer remote services as a radio or TV production.
and continue to grow new venues to bring your ideas to life. We also specialize in video and photo content for social media. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let Ant2 TV help get you there.
Ant Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock nonstop to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422.
Great success. My name brother. I am Uber driver.
We're taking a nice little detour.
Yeah, because our Uber driver is a reckless guy.
I am number 2 Uber driver in all of Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan? Where's Kazakhstan?
Ask your mother.
Ask my mother. My mother's Haitian. I don't know where she doesn't know Kazakhstan.
She wouldn't know about
She knows
that.
Port-au-Prince. So 2, 3, 4 men in a car, especially this dude.
2.5 men in car. I don't qualify for the man category. I'm more of a dwarf. I'm more of a third of a man, really. Yeah.
I didn't say it.
Look, man,
I'm using the audio because you're flirting with
it's
him.
a roomie thing, all right?
It's supposed to.
We live in a 1-1. We sleep together. So what?
He is not wrong. What is that? I don't hear anything, Slick.
What's my name?
I don't hear anything, Slick. Oh,
What's my
Slick
name?
speaks. Who's on it?
It's me. I'm Slick. What do you mean?
Oh yeah. Oh hey, Slick.
What's up?
You got a lighter complexion.
I got an operation done.
Lost a lot of weight.
I now go by she, they.
All right, everybody. This is 2 men in a car, and we are here to party. We have to celebrate right, because you know what? It's the 4th of July.
And honestly, this segment has been brought to you by WWNN, the only talk radio station in Boca, and Ant2 Media. You can't forget about Ant2. But we are the only talk radio station in Boca.
Only one.
Check in and tune in, chime in, and join in the conversation.
Right now, we're going to go back to partying.
Yeah, because we have burgers to get attend to, guys.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
War room and see what the crew's doing on the other room.
We're back. Slick, don't walk away. They have a stabilizer. It was a nice piece of work.
What?
That's very cool.
That's a nice piece of work. I have to ask, where is RK?
RK, he's on the board right now.
Oh, he's on the board. I need to ask him, is he on medication? Is there something we should know about him?
RK, you should come out and tell us how that was.
He's
That
on
was
the board.
funny, right?
He what?
We should turn on the workroom camera so we can see them while they're doing what they're doing.
Don't ask him to do that because they'll probably blow this place up.
Medication? What are you trying to say?
What was that whole tin
You didn't
can
like
move?
that? I learned that from Slick. Slick taught me
I
that.
like that. What's this?
Who taught you how to dance?
Slick taught me that. Yeah, you don't believe me?
So you go to Party City and you party?
Like, that's what the mask was for, yeah.
That's what the mask
That's
is
that's
for.
what they call it Party City for a reason. You don't just go there for the city, you're there for the party, you know?
You're not just there for the city, you're there for the party. You should do like a whole hashtag campaign for them, I think.
Maybe I'll go in there and say, hey, can we shoot a commercial for you guys?
You should.
I mean, you every
Sponsor.
day you scare me a little bit more.
You scared me this morning.
I scared you?
He scared everyone today.
Oh, man.
Why?
I thought the whole building was going to collapse.
Because this was like Monday for you after yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about. I didn't see nothing collapsing.
I just keep drinking my coffee because, yeah.
I was actually talking with Hurricane. I wasn't doing anything. What was I doing?
It was in between the talking that you went a little haywire. We are launching a book signing here on Friday, August 20th with Jane Goldie Wynn. She's going to be here on Friday with the Win-Win. We've got some music coming on Friday. Going to have a whole lot of networking happening here at the theater. Rainbow in the Night, A Journey of Redemption. Jane Goldie Wynn talks about her life and what's inspired her to keep going, to write this book of redemption on religion, spirituality, who she is, where she was. Like we talked about before, your past. People say maybe forget your past. You can never forget your past. You can learn from your past. In my opinion, you can grow from your past. Your past leads you places to where you are now, but I don't think you can ever forget it.
Are you going to be doing a book signing here?
Book signing is going to be here on Friday, August 20th.
And how do we get tickets for that?
It's going to be on Eventbrite, and we're going to help promote it as well. It is a free event. She's going to be playing some music, signing books, talking about her story. It's really interesting to see where her life was and where she was raised. Her father worked.
Is there going to be any kind of extra activities?
Such as?
I don't know. Maybe Mr. Gubba wants to get involved. Maybe Wayne Henry. I don't know.
Well, we got to see how Steve is feeling.
August, right?
It's in August, but she's kicking it off this Friday. She's going to be on our show, and she's actually going to be here with Rick and Sherry Heller, who love the book so much. Sherry did all the artwork designs here. She has done biblical sculptures, and a lot of them are here in our studio. So her sculptures are here. They're going to be joining us on Friday also with some Win-Win. Jane Goldie Wynn plays the saxophone, which is pretty cool for a woman to play the sax.
I want to hear it.
And her husband Dave will hopefully play our keyboards, play the piano. So we'll see how that rolls
So
out.
I'm holding on to Gina's pineapple because when I hold this, I calm down.
Well, then you should
Yes,
take it in the bathtub with you, in bed with you.
I think I should because
you should
in
caress
this
it
place,
and love it.
Every time I see this pineapple and I see Slicc, I get all discombobulated.
Oh, it's like Slicc in the pineapple. You like that pineapple?
So,
this.
if I was a pineapple, that's what you're saying. You're gonna caress me like that?
No, I'm not caressing you at all.
Okay.
I'm saying that this prevents me from the meltdowns.
Oh.
Like RK was talking about.
But you do melt down though.
What?
You melt down. You melt down today.
No, I kind of like this. I think this is really cool. It's funny because my son is known as a pineapple. This is Gio's trademark.
Do you know how many people want that pineapple?
It's a nice pineapple.
How many people want it?
You want it. I think Alana wants it.
If you want it, it's for sale.
Pineapple means hospitality.
This is good luck. Do you know the pineapple is grown upside down?
Have you ever grown a pineapple plant before?
Of course, I used to harvest them.
Upside down. Hold on.
I think you plant the crown and it grows
Yeah,
another pineapple.
It's a root, so it wouldn't grow. The flowers wouldn't.
Have
grow
you ever
upside
grown
down.
one?
I can't
I
say
have.
I've grown one,
you
but
have?
it doesn't
Yes.
Did it
grow
come out?
like
Yes.
that. No, it has to grow up. Like the leaves tell you when it's ready to pull
You
out.
ever
It's a
heard
root.
of upside down pineapple cake?
Yeah, I heard upside down
Okay,
pineapple
when you learn what
cake.
that means, then come and talk to me about
So
that.
I never
Those-
planted mine upside down though.
You should. It'll be sweeter.
I'm going to try that.
So they brought me a breadfruit. You know what breadfruit is?
Breadfruit?
Mr. Caribbean?
Breadfruit? Yeah,
Breadfruit,
yeah.
bananas. You know
yeah.
what it is?
Yes, pen. Yeah,
Breadfruit.
pen. Yeah, yeah.
You know what a breadfruit is?
Only
Yeah.
from you.
That's my
But
people.
you know what it is?
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
people's food.
They brought me a breadfruit. It's at the house. It must weigh 90 pounds. This thing is this big. I don't think it's a breadfruit.
But you can't eat that, you said. The sugar's too
I
high.
can. The sugar's tremendous. But I don't think it's a breadfruit.
Who brought
I
it to
think
you?
Linda, they gave it to Linda for me to cook. But I don't think it's a breadfruit.
What do you think it is?
I think it's this other plant, and it smells like this other plant that I know, and it's cooked similarly, but it's papaya. You guys call it papaya. So you cut it open, and it's white inside, you go like this, and you eat the papaya. She's arguing with me that it's not, that it's breadfruit. And I used to harvest breadfruit. I have never seen a breadfruit.
So why don't you cut it and find out?
Because she brought it in this morning. I didn't have a chance.
No. Isn't papaya orange inside?
No. Oh, yeah, it is. What's the white one? If it's not papaya, it's not papaya. It's called something else. Now
So I would say if you cut, I've never seen a papaya. I've seen papaya small, but I've never seen a big.
No, it's not papaya. It's another plant that they have.
Grapefruit?
No, it's not grapefruit. It's white and it's sweet.
And how do you cook it?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I don't
Do you
think
cook?
it. Me?
Yeah.
Not at all.
So
I'm like you.
So who's gonna cook it?
You.
Oh, yuca. Maybe it's yuca.
No, I know it's not yuca. Yuca's my favorite. I don't know what this is. It has a name. I gotta look it up. Wait.
I don't know what to tell you. But check us out on Friday. We're going to be networking. I think Vladimir is putting together a networking flyer.
Yes. We're gonna start now. We're gonna invite people to come into studio and hang out and do some networking parties. We are going to start doing networking parties all over Boca Raton, Florida. It's going to be some of our producers, some of our host producers / 2 men, 3 men, 3 men, 4 men, and chicks and everything else.
Excuse
We're going to
me.
be doing it in different places.
Yeah, we are gonna. Yeah.
Let's go to Limburgers. Let's go down
Alpha
to
Dodger.
Let's
Alpha
go
Dodger.
to
Pizza District.
Pizza District.
Should
Let's go to
we
different
make
places.
Thursday, Field Trip Thursday?
We can.
We gotta do something. We gotta do something.
So let's see where we want to go on Thursday for lunch.
Okay.
We take an artist with us.
Speaking of artists with us, are they still okay in Studio B?
I think they are, but
You know what I want you to do, Slick? I want you to log into vMix. And let's check out what's going on in Studio B.
Yeah, let's do the roving
Because we
camera.
need to do the roving camera because they are not coming out. And I want to show also this picture that Jay did that Katrina talked about her great-grandmother. Where was your great-grandmother from?
She was a Chuvash. The place where I have raised, because I was raised in Chisinau in Moldova. You know, Russia used to be a big country. And then in other half, I was raised in the Republic Tatarstan, city Nizhnekamsk. So my great-grandmother comes from Chuvash part.
Wow.
A little bit of Tatar in me as well.
I like my meat Tatar.
Tatar.
And I'm thinking, how did you end up with her shirt? That is the coolest story.
Yeah, yeah. And it's very interesting fabric. I don't know what kind of fabric is this, but the buttons is there. Yeah,
And it
it's
just
about
went
8
through
years
the
old.
generations, and you ended up with it.
No, last time I've been to Russia 5 years ago, and I said, Babuli, Grandma, you got anything you wanna throw it away, clean up the, your apartment? And she showed me all the stuff that she was keeping. She couldn't throw it away. She said, maybe you'd like something for yourself. So I was going through all these clothes. I was like, wow, this is very cool, very cool. I got a couple more things in my closet from my great-grandmother. And I wear it like today,
That's unbelievable,
very, very
right?
cool, yes. Some very nice retro dresses she had. I did some photo shoot in those 5 years ago when I went to Russia last time.
Wow.
Do you think that the artists from Russia are different than any of the other artists in the world?
Excuse me?
The artists in Russia, artists.
Yes.
Are they different than any other artists in the world?
In Russia, I know, this is what I know. Most of the artists, they are professionally trained. They are fine artists. They use oils. Maybe now the year we live in, 2021, they use acrylics and all this cheap paint, and I'm sure there's plenty of them now, but most of the people in Russia, they all fine art, professionally trained. And I brought with me a couple of paintings. I have a couple of paintings, which is my art collection. They made of oil and they professionally painted. It's a fine art. They cost a lot of money. In Russia, it doesn't cost a lot of money. But
I think it's very different,
here,
right? The training
it's
and
expensive,
everything,
yes.
life. So
Yes.
hop in on Jay and see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Studio B has been occupied by Jay Harmon, our colored pencil artist, since 11 o'clock this morning. So we're going on 3 hours, and we're doing a sneak peek behind the scenes. Hey, Jay, how you doing?
I think it's on there.
Look at that.
Just finishing up.
It's all right. We're going to
This
get
is
it while
Ed
he's on the air.
Sheeran, guys.
Wow.
Then we got
That's
Riley
amazing.
behind the board.
Who's that?
Riley. Ed Sheeran.
Who's Ed Sheeran?
He sings that song you like, Beautiful.
You get to
That was Gio's wedding.
I don't recognize it.
You would recognize it.
Yeah, no, I got you.
And I think Jay's going to get you a frame so you can hang that at WWNN.
I just want,
right?
yeah, I just wanted to, get you guys.
We just wanted to interrupt a live broadcast show so we could do it. Just checking in on you guys in there.
And Slick, come out here so we can show this piece here.
Let's take a look up at this piece up here.
That's where that's
And
my
there you have it. That's her great-grandmother. Isn't that amazing?
She lives in 96.
96.
96.
Turn off your sound.
She went to World War II.
That's incredible.
And that is Jay's most difficult piece that he's ever done.
He said it took him 4.5 months, and that's all done in pencil.
And then next to it is the flying horse, which you guys pointed out something to me.
You gotta turn the sound off. Actually, it's probably it's reverbing.
It's the speaker. It's feedback. Very loud.
The horse is running in a tornado. Do you see the tornado behind
I
him?
had never seen that tornado until you guys pointed it out to me, which is amazing. And he added the horse.
Yeah, it's the feedback.
As to why. Someone asked me to make that into a unicorn. He said, absolutely. That's one of my favorite pieces. I mean,
This
you
is
can see
fine
the
art, yeah.
muscles on
This
the
is fine
horse,
art.
right? He's so incredibly talented on what he creates. And he does portraits and he does pet pictures, and there's the Roman Trojan behind you.
I brought the Trojan back, and it's here again.
You know, Trojan always makes me
Do
think
me a
of
favor,
something else.
somebody buy the Roman Trojan so that I can. Yeah, so that I don't keep going back and forth.
Back and forth to the radio station.
favorite piece, right?
The one he did of us from the theater.
Moving on. Let's go to the wall to the right. So we can put
A little bit of behind the scenes on what's here and what's going actually to a new studio, probably by the end of this week. Some of the art of Amy Reshevsky is going to be featured in some design homes, I think.
True that.
And some artwork of Barbara Silver.
You got Gina coming up here on the right. I like the way you guys put the purple with the purple.
Gina Presser is going to be joining us this week, and there's a new artist here at the studio. And I think those wine glasses, Gina, we've got somebody who would like them.
Yes, if we could figure out how much they are. It could be very helpful. And then we got some more new stuff that Amy puts around the studio as well. So if you take it straight over there as well, Slicc. Yeah, just keep going.
And one of the days last week, they spent an entire day hanging new artwork here. And then he spent 2 days hanging artwork here, only for there to be another day of hanging artwork here.
Removal and art, yeah, we got to sort of figure out how that's going to go. And then go to your left there, look at the wall. It's funny because my son didn't realize that we were working with curtains. And he says, wow, you got curtains in there? I says, yeah. And he's like, yeah. He didn't realize that we were doing that. We're working on the router. That's why it's open.
Do you?
It's a nice piece. And it's like, go to your left here and show the other new pieces that Amy has been putting up on the wall as well.
I wonder if that big piece is one of the pieces they want to take also.
I have no idea.
Some of these pieces are now going to a new home from the art of Amy Reshevsky through designer Perla Lici.
Correct.
The entanglement, yes.
And all these pieces are for sale. And we highly recommend you come in, take a look, because art is something you feel.
Check out our mini gallery over here in our theater production studio.
I got some other pieces, some other things that I want to do to highlight what we had going on in here as well. But little by little, Rome wasn't built in a day.
And we keep going.
We keep going. Because it's you know, you see all of this that's hung, it has to be done intricately a certain way. And it's not just go get a nail and a hammer and put it up. It has to sort of have a flow, like a word that artists use. Art has to flow. So.
And the colors and the size and the shape, we all matter is up there, we all matter. Every T counts, which I love that piece. And then we have the artwork here also.
Now she said she put the T somewhere.
She did, it's underneath it.
Underneath what?
Underneath the other T.
Oh.
Of Allison Lefcourt also, we've got Madonna and a vintage Statue of Liberty, which we had up here for the 4th of July. And all of these are for sale also. So everything you see around here is for sale.
That's going to Wayfair?
I think those are going to go to Wayfair. Slicc, the flower back there behind my angel, that's actually going to a new home also, I think. That's one of the pieces we found. And we try to name them. That piece there on the curtain we call Haley.
Oh yeah, this is Freddie's favorite piece. Right?
Haley.
Actually, we found a new home for Haley.
Yeah, we're going to put Haley.
She's going to sit balanced in Studio B between the red curtains. Because she's hiding behind a red curtain.
Ah, nice idea.
Oh, see?
And then there's Gio. Yes, we've named everything in our studio.
I had to hide Gio because people come in here to take him. So I had to hide him behind me. Otherwise, I would have lost him by now. I saw people walking out, oh, I'll send you a check. No. Because we bought that.
But these are very nice pieces. So give us a call or stop on by to our little mini gallery. Even if we're in production, we're always open to a live studio audience. Now that things are opening up, we are opening up as well.
That's right. Little by little, things are getting somewhat back to some kind of sensible.
I don't know. Let's take a commercial break. When we come back,
Okay, don't say him anymore with the lights.
we're going to let you know what's happening today at 4 o'clock on WWNN. So stay tuned. Quick commercial break. Nice job, Slick. And we'll be right back.
You felt that one.
Yeah, we felt it.
No,
we saw it.
that.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911.
Looking for a cool, laid-back space with great people and even better drinks? You can't lose. The Artful Dodger, Boca Raton's hidden gem. A good, old-fashioned local bar is hard to come by, but not anymore. The Artful Dodger is a fun, casual place to sit back and relax. Located at 495 Northeast 20th Street in Boca Raton, you'll find your new favorite bar. The Artful Dodger. We'll see you there.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie.
Wow. And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe. You got to keep track of all the kids, I'm telling you.
Yes and no, but
See what's happening. So we, it's been a long time since we've had a chance to talk to Ms. Valerie Perez, our operations manager at the Brooklyn Cafe Show.
Long time coming.
Slick is our floor manager, as he's always out here on the floor. So let's bring Val over because she's been working really, really hard. You guys work really hard. What people don't realize is not only are they here pretty much full time, they then have other jobs that they go to and they work full time at. Oh, yes. What have you been working on? A really nice commercial.
I just got it.
How did you like it?
I haven't opened it because we've been on the air.
Total Appliance and Air Conditioning. So Val has been with us for a little over a year through graduation and now was our operations manager and kind of oversees, with teaser, we call her Cracker Barrel. He calls her Captain Crunch.
Because she crunches.
But you can do a lot.
Yes, I can.
What's going on with you?
Not much.
How's that a commercial coming?
It's done, I think. There's always edits, so.
And now you've leveled up on your commercial skills and creating things, and this is all part of our Comcast platform that we're doing for clients.
There were a few shots where I had to take audio from one source and match it up with the lips of a different video source, so that was fun.
But you did a really nice, well, I haven't seen this finished product, I haven't seen it, but from a jingle to we went out in the field and we shot the commercial to matching of audio and video. Clear shots, clear lenses. I think they're learning a whole lot about production here.
Yes. Well, I'm looking at the commercial, and there's a few things that I want to go over with you.
Like I said, there's always more to be done.
Well, what I want to do is, you see how you have all their trucks in separate quads?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a quad together. I want to put all the quads on one screen. So
You want all the trucks? You want all the trucks at one time?
On one screen, yeah. We're going to save some time, energy, and effort. And there's no need to have 4 different shots for the trucks. We're going to post it as a quad.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. Guess you've done this for a little bit.
And there's a few things I want to do with the opening. I love Josh in this commercial. I love him better than anything else because of the angle that they shot it from.
Right.
It's fantastic. So in the open, I want to do a little bit longer because I want to put a header and stuff in there. But again, you know, I got to tip my hat. The kids do a fantastic, fantastic job. We've been telling you guys, come and see us, put your Comcast commercial at a fraction of the cost, and check out the work. So what are we doing at 4?
Tonight at 4 o'clock, we're going live on WWNN, the only talk radio station in Boca Raton, 95.3 and 96.9 FM, 1470 AM. And we're actually talking business. And I've got a great guest joining us on the phone today. We've got Ann Bettinger of Raymond James. We're going to be talking about women in finance, talking about 100 plus women who care. She's going to be calling in. When did I set that up? 4 o'clock.
When are we doing that?
She's calling us on the radio.
I got other people calling in.
So, you know what? Didn't you tell me you wanted a call-in show?
I want people to call in and shout out to your businesses. I didn't know that was happening. But
All county healthcare, but I think, you know, a few little segments to talk about businesses and how it's changed, how it hasn't changed, men versus women in business, different companies. I know Lou from All County's calling.
Yes.
I think
they want to do a COPD seminar. You know, COPD, the way it affects you. They want to do a whole thing where you can come in and find out more information about that, which I think is kind of
And
cool.
I think Pam Polani from the Brain Bowl is going to be calling in. She's got an
Really?
event here, an event end of August. They're going to be spotlighting it here. They're
When
kicking
was I
off
gonna get this
an
memo?
event.
Did you know?
I'm just hearing about this for the first time as well.
She's going to be here on August 6th.
Your communication skills.
I
ain't too
haven't
good.
talked to you since last week. I know people laugh at that, but the kids will attest. We're not even in the same building sometimes until we go on
I
air.
didn't know that was happening. Did you know that was happening? I didn't know that was
There's another event. She's kicking off the end of August. I'm
Is
not
this
sure if we're
event we're
covering
doing?
it. I'm sorry?
Are we doing this event?
I don't think so. It's like a cocktail meet and greet happy hour.
Where is
Okay.
it?
It's going to be at Oceans, what's it called, Oceans 11?
Yeah.
No, that's a radio. That Oceans 234. Oceans 11 is a movie. Oceans 234 is, I believe, where it's going to be.
Is this for VIPs only or what?
We're going to find out a little bit tonight if she calls in, but they're going to be here on August 6th. She wants to open up some networking here as well for the Alzheimer's, for the Brain Bowl. Because contrary to the rest of South Florida, there are still some places that are not open for in-person get-togethers and gatherings and big luncheons, which I did not realize.
Yes.
But although a lot of things in Florida seem to be open, there are some things that aren't. So it's still going to be a small event, and we're going to find more about that.
And you heard the latest news, right? Our governor's running for president in 224.
Really?
There's a whole thing that he was at the thing in Texas, which is a mess. And he says, no, I just want to be the governor in 2022. So he's focusing on that. But the ticket says that if Trump runs again in 24, he'll win the nomination. But Trump had some other legal problems. So let's say he doesn't run. Our governor, DeSantis, is numero 2, right behind the Trumpy baby.
Interesting.
And can you imagine if he runs for president? Trump, now there's a new saying. You know how they say, keep America great, get America back to... Now they're saying, make America Florida. Have you seen it?
No.
They got shirts and everything.
I
Make
don't know that
America
I'd
Florida.
want 50 versions of Florida.
Well, they're
Can you
saying
even
that the way
imagine?
DeSantis handled this was the right way. I gotta tell you, ladies and not for nothing, he got lucky a little bit. I gotta say, it takes guts to do what he did. Don't get me wrong, it did. It took guts. He opened it up and he prayed, but he got a little lucky on this thing. J&J now, there's a new issue but they tell me it's not. Did you know that the disease that J&J has or creates is a disease that happens without J&J? Worse. Worse.
I don't know about worse, but they're saying that
They have the documents.
They're saying that it could potentially cause Guillain-Barré syndrome, which is a neurological disorder,
But they also flipped it and
inflammation.
say if you don't get it, your chances of getting
Guillain-Barré.
Gilligan's Island here
Guillain-Barré.
is worse. I'm just telling you what I heard.
So there's a lot of speculation on a lot of things, but when they look at the numbers and the data, it doesn't matter who you talk to, someone's going to skew it one way, and there's always going to be a flip side. So, right, all you can say is do your due diligence, find what works for you, and be safe.
Get your shot. I'm sorry. I had to say that.
And
I
be
had to
safe.
say
Some people believe it, some people don't.
I understand that, but the data is showing if you don't. it's gonna
Everyone
get
in
out of
our
hand.
studio has been vaccinated, though.
Yes.
Are you expecting a delivery?
Comcast.
Ah, all right. Comcast is at the door. Operations
Let's
manager.
open up the door. Oh. And you got 4 guys in the room and they don't open up the door. I got to get the one on the set to open up the door.
There you go. She runs right off the set.
Typical male behavior.
Oh, someone's at the door. The phone's ringing. How do you like that? When the phone rings at your house, do you pick it up?
Yes.
Really? When the phone rings at my house, Chuck says, oh, so-and-so's on the phone.
Yes, come on in.
Come on
Comcast
in.
is in the house.
We're going to wrap up today's
Comcast,
show.
right?
Perfect timing. I see cable on his back, so I would venture to say yes.
All right, let's say goodbye so we can talk to him.
All right, have a great afternoon, everyone. Tune in today at 4 o'clock live for After Hours on WWNN, and we will see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Broken Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can pick in every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping threads and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that glaze across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart